I have a peppermint milkshake, and we have new music from Charli XCX. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Yes, I've been a little bit MIA. I actually have a lot of videos filmed, but just haven't gotten around to editing them yet. So get excited. I have like 5 or 6 videos that I have filmed that I have not edited that I am very excited about. Lots of new release albums, as well as continuing certain series. But all that being said, today we are back with Charli XCX. We are going to be checking out her new singles, House featuring John Cale and Chains of Love, which are both from her Wuthering Heights album, which is coming out in February. I feel like I'm in a Mad Libs, like Charli XCX, Wuthering Heights, new singles. She just released Brat not too long ago, it feels like. So I don't know, it just feels like a whirlwind, but we are going to be checking out the songs. We are also going to be checking out the music video for Chains of Love. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on with this album cover. I've never read the book Wuthering Heights or seen the movie if there's a movie. Like, I have no knowledge of most of Emily Bronte's work. So we're just gonna jump in, hope that these are standalone songs that you don't have to know that context for. I also don't know who John Cale is, but let's get started.
Can I speak to you privately for a moment?
Oh, this is like dialogue from
I just want to explain.
This production's like knives. It's very harsh. Like, I don't know, it gives me the feeling I'm being stabbed over and over again.
I was thinking, what is this place?
It's like the Psycho theme song.
I thought it was...
Cinematic.
I wanted to be perfect. For what?
It's really well produced.
Say it's enough. I think I'm gonna die in this house.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna die in this house. I think I'm gonna die in this
Oh. Okay. What the fuck?
In every room, I hear silence.
Okay, that was actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was like really well produced, very cinematic. Like, I honestly am very impressed with Charli XCX for doing a movie song like this and killing it in that way. Obviously, mostly was the person, like the male actor in the film. I don't know anything about Wuthering Heights, so I have no idea what the dialogue was referring to or what "I'm gonna die in this house" means. Let me know if you want to. That did get very intense. Was not expecting that, which I feel like I should have been expecting it, because knowing Charli, like, she gets intense, you know? I always describe her music as like, well, not always, but sometimes it literally sounds like there's a war zone going on in the background of her songs. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible, but it just gets really intense. It gets really crazy. Yeah, that was cool though. That was really cool. Not a song that I would like listen to because it was mainly dialogue, right? But I am impressed at the cinematic quality of that. You know, I really think it's cool that she's dipping her toe into the acting and like producing for movies scene. I think that's impressive. But now we are going to be watching the music video for Chains of Love. This is just Charli, so I assume this will be more of like the replay value, like more of a track that I feel like I could listen to outside of this album. So let's get into that. Already so pretty. Look at these freaking, look at this place. It's gorgeous. I don't know what I'm saying. Where are we? Oh, okay. That's bringing it back to like the Von Dutch music video. Why is she always dead?
I'd rather lay down in thorns.
I'd rather drown in a stream. I'd rather wear all these scars. I'd rather watch my skin bleed. Shattering like this. It's a breaking of my heart. I shouldn't be like a prisoner. My face turned blue. The chains of love cool.
Okay, she's flipping. Shout out to the stunt double.
I try. I'm here so permanently. No wait for you cold.
Damn. It's graceful, but it's jarring at the same time. You know, it's kind of like a ballet, but one in which she's being tossed around by the wind.
Another chance, another one break.
This is like such a Charli XCX outfit while also being really in line with what I imagine the movie is like and the styling and like the fashion choices in the movie. So it's just kind of funny because it's like it is merging, you know, kind of that world of Emily Bronte's novels, at least from what I know about them, with Charli XCX.
Shattering like this.
Run!
It's a breaking of my heart. The chains of love. I shouldn't be like a prisoner. Can't breathe without you here. The chains of love are cruel.
Oh, okay. I do appreciate the cinematography. My girl is always covered in blood, and I need to know why. This is a recurring theme. Why is she always in peril? Why is she always in danger? Why is she never able to catch a break? It's like the only thing that's not white is the blood. It was like such a pristine scene and now it's marred. Oh, okay, like a loop. Okay. I love the loop vibe. Like ending with the same shot that it begun. We see how she got to that place. Love that. Very cinematic. Yeah. I mean, Charli also just has that kind of presence where like she doesn't have to do much in order to capture your attention, in order to like get you excited. And so I enjoyed watching that and seeing her. You know, it's just good to see her. It's good to hear from her. I act like we're friends. I don't know her personally, but she's one of those people that I just feel like is so cool. Just very effortlessly cool. Cooler than I will ever be. And it's something that I just respect about her. And so she gets me hype every time. I liked the song as well. I felt like that was definitely a more replayable song than the other track, which was kind of just for the album. And, you know, we got some poetic imagery as well. You know, she is kind of adjusting her songwriting or like playing with new variations of her songwriting that do go along with this very poetic story of Wuthering Heights. You know, Wuthering Heights, what the fuck is that? Let me look it up. Wuthering Heights is a novel by Emily Bronte, first published in 1847, about the destructive love between Catherine Earnshaw and Heathcliff. Okay, I'm really glad that I looked that up because that makes me appreciate the songwriting all the more. Because the whole idea of the song is like being in these chains of love, like almost to your detriment. You'll go anywhere with that person. You'll follow them to the graveyard. Like you will die for this love. I'd rather lay down in thorns. I'd rather drown in a stream. I'd rather light myself on fire in the eye of your storm. Shattering like glass, like she did in the music video. They're breaking up my heart. The chains of love are cruel. My face is turning blue. It's poetic. It is. You know, I feel like Charli's music tends to be just vibey and hype. We did get a lot of really solid songwriting on the album Brat. That was my favorite part of that album, was just the songwriting. But she's really developed her tone and her style of songwriting to kind of align with the whole like novel poetry kind of vibe, if that makes sense. Interesting. Okay, highly respect this whole freaking thing that she's doing right now. I love that she's kind of getting into this world, you know, getting into this arena of music for movies, music for film, music for cinema. I do know she also has a movie coming out that I think she's going to be in, aside from Wuthering Heights, that she like wrote and directed, and it's all about this star who goes on her world tour and kind of the life behind the scenes of that tour, which I think, you know, obviously it's going to be some kind of connection to like Charli XCX's journey on tour. So fascinating stuff. Fascinating stuff. I'm excited to see where this goes. No promises I'll react to the full album because I don't promise stuff like that anymore. But I am hoping to check it out when it drops in February. And I think with the video being a loop too, and maybe I'm reading into this too far, but it kind of makes it feel like it's this endless loop, right? And that's how this love is portrayed as being, is like this everlasting, endless thing, but also to her detriment. Like she had the mark of the blood at the end and she was physically hurt, like she was physically not okay, but the video just kept going, like it looped around. So I don't know, kind of interesting to think about, like was she just laying there forever? Like is she ever gonna get help? Is there a medic nearby that could help my sister out? I feel like she's always covered in blood. She's always like getting cut by glass and stuff. This is definitely not normal. Charli XCX, you need to go get checked out by a medical professional. She used to mention cars and stuff all the time, and I made that meme, and now she's moved on to being cut by glass. So yes, highly enjoyed this. This was a fun little time, as always, with Charli XCX, just catching up, my bestie. So thank you so much for watching my reaction, and I will see you hopefully soon for the next videos. Bye.